Hey guys, welcome to Big Poppa Breaks. You can check us out at bigpoppabreaks.com. Today we're going to go ahead and go over how to ship a break. Uh, I have an extra box of these Illusions football cards, so whatever we get out of here, we'll go ahead and add to our second Illusions break. We already broke one of these, and we're going to add it to our first Illusions break, so our second one's almost filled up, so we're going to put that through. But I just want to kind of go through a break with you guys, if you guys are fellow breakers, or if you're just part of our breaks, kind of see what the process is like. We break a box down, and then I'm going to show you how to put it into team bags, how we put it into top loaders, how we load it up, and then how we ship it out. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go ahead and break this box real quick. It is our Illusions 2020 football, and again, just get a little nice little box cutter, get a bunch of trash, get a big old trash can. I got one behind me, and we are going to get started breaking this thing down. So sorry for that little label right there in the middle, but you always want to show the empty box to tell everybody you ain't keeping nothing. It's all going to y'all. It's all going to y'all. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Open up a couple of these. Ooh, Josh Kelly. I saw a charger on the back. I got pretty excited. But again, this is going to go to whoever's in the second break. The first break we already have some stuff for. So Adam Thielen, Zach Moss, TJ Watt, Henry Ruggs, astounding. That's a pretty nice card. So we're going to go ahead and put that into a top loader. Saquon Barkley, and then Josh Kelly. Depending on what type of break you do, for us, we do it mostly with teams or divisions. But if you have a team, then I got Minnesota Vikings is going to go somewhere. The Buffalo Bills is going to go into another one. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go into another one. The New York Giants, and then the Chargers. So I would put these into teams. Right now, as I'm doing the break, I'm just going to put them to the side. Because if I try to do all those into a teams right now, whoo-wee, we're going to have some problems. But every time that you get a pretty good hit, this is a really nice hit here. It is not numbered. But every time that you get a hit, you always want to go ahead and sleeve it up. So this is a blue, by the way, too. I didn't see that, too. So this is actually a better hit than I thought it was. It's a short print. But you go ahead and sleeve it up. Put it into a top loader. And I always put those to the side. Jump into your next one. Again, I got over on this side. I have just the regular cards. And then over on this side, I have my hits. And again, you guys know how to break. I'm just showing you a little bit about how we ship later. So James Morgan, the big one, huge. Lamar Jackson, not a bad one. We'll go ahead and put that up too. A.J. Brown, Christian McCaffrey, and J.K. Dobbins. Again, you're looking at J.K. Dobbins and James Morgan. Those are rookie cards. Lamar Jackson's probably right on the edge of whether you're going to put it into a top loader or not. I'm just going to go ahead, and some of you can just put into a sleeve. So I'm just going to sleeve him up so he doesn't get scratched in transit. So I'm going to go ahead and go there. We're going to go on, move on to the next one. And we are going to go ahead and open this up. Take a look. Brandon Ayuk on the back. And let's take a look. We got Drew Lock on the front. Henry Ruggs III, another good rookie. Anthony McFarland. Shining Stars, Christian McCaffrey. Robert Woods, and a Brandon Ayuk. Again, I probably would put Henry Ruggs if I was doing this too. Might want to put him in there. He's probably one on those lines as well, just like Lamar Jackson. But definitely this Shining Stars, this is a nice little insert. C-Mac, especially those people that have the Panthers, they don't have much to shout for. They don't have much to jump for. So if they're in your break, you really want to get them something really nice. And so you go ahead and put him inside of a top loader, put him over to the side, and there's one of our hits halfway through this box. I'm sorry if it's taken too long. I'm not really doing that. Our focus is on how to ship. I don't know what timing it is going to be, but we're going to do that shipping at the end. So moving through this, we go through Todd Gurley, Baker Mayfield, Kenyon Drake, Julio Jones, Jacob Eason, and Leonard Fournette. Jacob Eason is not a starter. Again, you might want to put him into a top loader too. That's not really, this is neither here nor there, whether we're putting him into a top loader or not, but just kind of going through the break where we put those different things. We got Darius Slayton on the back. I see that if you see right there, you can see that you have your memorabilia card. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a pretty good one. We're going to go ahead and put him into a top loader later. Kirk Cousins, Jalen Reagor, and then Jordan Love. Jordan Love with the patch. So we got great expectations, Jordan Love. Chase Young today had an unbelievable game, so I'm going to go ahead and put him into one as well. And then you got Darius Slayton in the back. But with these, most of you guys know this is a little bit bigger, so you have some thick card sleeves. I think mine are 135 point or 100 point, one or the other, but you have thicker card sleeves, and you also have thick top loaders. So I have a 100 point thick top loader, which will handle any of these ones right here that have the things on it. Again, that's going to, if you guys are Packers fans, this will be in our second one. And ooh, that's a little bit, got a little shiny on it too. So there's a little bit more than just regular there. It doesn't have a number on there, but I believe that's a blue parallel as well. So anyway, that's going to go in our second one. I believe it's going to be our triple team +2 if that goes first. But again, our next Illusions one, we're going to add this to the top of it. But anyway, all right, so Chase Young as well. Again, after what he did today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give him some respect, and not just, I would probably normally just put him into a sleeve, but just a shout out to Chase Young today for killing it. They came back, and I think I don't know, forgot who they beat today, but Chase Young was killing it today. So anyway, Chase Young, put him over here. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a really, really great first game that they played this year. Not much after that, but he's been doing okay. But I remember he came out with a blast. First game of the year. I think it was the first game ever this whole year. They had the Chiefs played on, I think, a Thursday night or something. He just blew it up. But anyway, so put him over here. Last pack, and then we'll talk about shipping. Hopefully, we got the auto in this last pack. Maybe it's a Justin Herbert. That would be really great for all those people. I probably would sell out really quickly if we got that Justin Herbert. But anyway, Ben Roethlisberger, guy from my alma mater, Antonio Gandy-Golden. Joe Burrow, all right. Darrington Evans, Ryan Tannehill, and Teddy Bridgewater. I forgot, this is not a mega box, so we do not get a automatic sign card. But there you go. Joe Burrow right there, that's a nice one. Got a little bit edge problem right there in the corner. But anyway, so you got Joe Burrow. Again, I don't think that's a blue. But Joe Burrow, nice little card there. I'm going to put him into a top loader as well. And now what you guys came for. Again, if you are a part of our big Poppa Breaks family, this is how I start to put your stuff together. We're going to take all of your breaks. And this one right here, we got all of these put together. This wouldn't be everybody, but let's go ahead and say that we had Joe Burrow and Jordan Love was in our break. And then we take all of our cards that we got together. I would go in probably that night, or pretty much sometimes I'm pretty beat. But let's go ahead and say we're going to take the Steelers and the Washington football team. So anytime that I find a Steeler or a Washington football team, I'm going to go ahead and take that one out. So looking through, I don't see any more. There's a Steeler. And Anthony McFarland, Washington football team. No more Steelers. No more Washington football team. No more Steelers. There's a Steeler. T.J. Watt. And then, so those are 3 base cards. A lot of people don't ship base cards. I am to start off. I'm just starting this channel. I'm just starting this website. I'm just starting this group breaks. So I'm going to go ahead and ship my base cards. So I take those base cards. They have these things called team bags. You can get them online. I believe they're Ultra Pro as well. And I put those team cards in there. I unlock this thing real quick, and has a little bit of a adhesive on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it all the way over. Sorry if that shook the camera. I'm a pretty big guy. That's why they call me Big Poppa. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so there's TJ Watt. There's both of our things. I'm going to take these 2 as well. I didn't get I got some other things later, but I go ahead and use I have regular tape. I don't have it on me right now, so I'm not going to waste the time and do this whole thing over again. But you always want to tape the top just so that none of the cards come out of it. They don't slip out the top. So you tape the top. What I like to do is if I have 2 of them, I always put my top loaders on the outside, and then I like to tape over the top of the top loaders as well. So it gives us a little bit more extra protection for those cards that are inside those team bags. So we want to line it up just like this, and then kind of go over the top this way. And then we do the same thing on the bottom. Again, it gives a little bit of extra protection to our team bag cards as we ship those out. Again, not very many breakers. They usually only ship the hits, but we're going to take all of those. And then what I have also is I got these from EcoSwift. They are, I think they're about 6 by 8s. I think 5.75 by 7.75 or something like that. Sorry, 5.75 by 4.75, something like that. So what I like to do is just go ahead and take these cards, place them in this way. Again, it gives you, this is really hard to bend. So it gives some really better protection to your cards as you're going through. I bend it a little bit at the top there. Again, the cards are about down to right here. So I bend it a little bit at the top so that it'll get into my envelope pretty easily. I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. What I usually do is put on that top, I'll go through and say, okay, this is the Steelers and the Washington football team. And I usually do it before I do this. And then I'll say, okay, this is James. So I don't have a James, but there you go. This is going to James, and he has the Steelers and Washington. So I have that, and then I go over and I ship it to ship it out. I take my 6 by 9 mailer, and again, you want to get these. These are a little bit harder than the other ones. Again, they're harder to move around, so they protect the card a little bit better. So you want to place the envelope straight on in. It's giving me a little bit of a problem. Obviously, whenever I want to show this in shipping, it's going to give me a little bit of problems. But anyway, so you just slide that right on in, and then you take the top part off, pull it over, and just put that right there. Now again, you have not only top loaders, not only sleeves, not only team bags, not only an inside cardboard, but this outside part. And the bubble mailer gives great protection to your cards. Again, if you have a card that's over $100 or $200, especially some of those signed cards, you might want to think about using a box instead of just a bubble mailer. But bubble mailers are great for a Joe Burrow or a Jordan Love memorabilia card. Most of the stuff that we do at Big Poppa Breaks, we're not going to get that huge hit because all of our breaks are under $100, and that's kind of what my whole thought process is. I want to give it to everybody. I want to have everybody have an opportunity and not restrict people out of the opportunity to be in breaks. But anyway, so I have this. I have these little stickers that go on the back. USPS, if you know anything about what's going on right now, they need some help. But it says do not bend. And what you want to make sure is you want to put on here do not bend. If you don't have the stickers, you can write it in marker, do not bend. They don't do it, but just make sure that you put on there do not bend. And then lastly, I have a Rollo printer, Rollo, R-O-L-L-O. And then what it'll do is it does a thermal printing of the address on this thing. I'll rip it off of my roller printer. I'll peel the address label off, place it right on top of the package here, and it is ready to go and ready to be shipped to the Big Poppa Breaks family member that bought it. And so this hopefully will help you out as you do your breaks, how to separate your cards, how to put them in team bags, how to put them into top loaders, and then put them into, I would say, 2 different things. Some people put them in plain white envelopes. If you see PWE, that's what plain white envelopes mean. And that gives no protection to the cards. It doesn't help out and you're going to get negative feedback if you're on eBay, or you're going to get chargebacks if you're on any of your other type of Shopify or Wix or whatever type of website you have. So you want to put it into the top loaders, the team bags, the cardboard insert, the bubble mailer, and then you want to make sure that this just does it a lot easier when you're able to put this. Again, it'll put the first class postage on there, and it'll be perfect. All you do is you just call up USPS and you say, hey, I got 25 things. We just had a break. I got 25 packages that need to be picked up, and my USPS, my postman comes over. I have the best guy in the world, but he comes over and picks them up. So hopefully this is helpful. Again, if you are a part of the Big Poppa Breaks family, our second one, not our first one, but our second one, we're going to have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Chase Young, Shining Stars, Christian McCaffrey, Lamar Jackson, this blue Astounding Henry Ruggs III, and I forgot what's in there. I think Jordan Love and Joe Burrow are both in there. Those two are going to be on our second break. I believe it's going to be our triple team plus 2. Those will be auctioned off one at a time. Actually, I think everybody's going to get one. So not quite everybody, but they'll be not auctioned off, but random off at the end of the break of the next one. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys would, go ahead and hit the like and hit subscribe, and I'll try to give you some more things. If you have some more questions about how to break and how to put things together, go ahead and put it down in the comments. If I did not do something right and you're like, that's absolutely wrong, you got to do it better, please put that in the comments too. That'll help me out. Again, brand new breaker, just starting a little while ago, but I've been shipping and doing stuff on eBay for 20 years. So shipping is not something that is new to me. So hopefully this is helpful on how to pack and ship your breaks. Thanks again. Please take a look at bigpoppabreaks.com and have a great night, day, afternoon, whatever it is. And God bless.